Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Hey RV. All right, so we have a Kino Casino, or sorry, a Duty Streams video about Kino Casino, and title of the video is Kino Casino Destroy the King Snake Delusion, Question DSP's Mental Health. Well, it's interesting because the people who watch my videos are, I think it's fair to say that the casinos the fandom is pretty split down the middle. Either people can't stand them or people like them. But I think most people agree that when they go after DSP, it is just pure gold. And it is. It's pure gold. That's why I like them for that, for going after RTU, Nick Rekieta. This other Sticks and Hammer dude. Like, I'm starting to watch this cringe. It's just so cringe. Dick Masterson or whatever. It's just these guys just cover some of the lowest of the low for sure. And not everything they do I'm a huge fan of, but when they go at DSP or any of those other guys I just mentioned, it's very entertaining for me. So as always, huge shout out to all the members, all the supporters. Thank you so much for your continued support, and let's get it.
Okay, Phil. And the reality is, this part of this might be if Phil was actually intelligent, him baiting us to talk about him, to keep him relevant and keep our viewership engaged. But the reality is Phil is too dumb to think like that. This is just actually him just seething and venting because he's been stewing about us for months. That's what it is.
Yes. $2 says, was the King Snake thing not true? I have told you the truth about everything.
No, you haven't. No,
Phil,
they're pointing out directly that what you're saying today is a direct contradiction of what you said during the King Snake narrative, which is that...
He deleted that stream, by the way.
Yes, he did. Which you are looking for somebody to con. You're looking for a misery merchant to con, and you sought us out in order to scam
a misery merchant to con? That's an interesting way to put it.
Us. And now here you are today saying, well, I didn't know what was going to happen, whether I would turn on them or they would turn on me. So these two things can't be true at the same time. So you're lying about the King Snake narrative. And he's like, no, everything I told you was true. Just like you can't piss on people's hands and tell them that it's fucking raining, Phil. Like, unless they're one of your wheelchair dents, it's not going to work, bro.
You can't piss on someone's hand and say it's raining.
Oh, and there's very few of those people. So
anyone who can't handle the truth has tried to spin a new narrative because they can't handle the fact that I was
that's
the
you. Oh my god, that's you.
Yeah, dude. Like, it was so obvious. Like, once there was a few tweets early on where it's like tongue in cheek, like, hey, we're working them. This is a work. It's like, all right, okay.
That can't handle the truth, Phil. That's you that can't handle the truth, Phil, because you're a narcissist and you experience narcissistic injury. So what you had to do was try and rewrite reality to make yourself a version of reality that you're able to live in and still maintain your fantasies and delusions. He is now saying, bring this back 5 seconds. Yep. He is now saying that he was the smartest person involved in this and that he pulled the listen to this shit.
Oh, and by the way, he does watch the streams. Remember that stream we talked about him not showing the steering wheel while he was gaming? The next stream, he had the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Like, has tried to spin a new narrative because they can't handle the fact that I was the smartest person in the entire situation.
Then why are we doing better than you?
Listen, Phil, like, come on. Come on. You were the smartest person in the entire situation.
Dude,
this guy was spilling his guts about his personal life, about his wife having cancer to me. And either he was genuinely spilling these...
Right, and now here's the thing, like, because we really don't... we do have, like, some evidence of, like, those DMs and stuff, but, like... how deep, how hard did he go? Like, I want to believe that all this stuff that DSP was just trying to, he has nobody. Like, if you don't have friends, like, outside of your work, whatever, who are you going to talk to? He doesn't talk to his roommate like that.
These details about his life, or he was lying about his wife having cancer in order to manipulate us. Like, both of them are fucking demented and retarded, right?
Yep. Yeah.
But Phil's gonna try, oh, no, I was the master manipulator. As you got down on the ground and humped the floor like an animal for my amusement.
Yeah.
Showed your underwear, and I got you to do the fucking chicken dance and all this fucking stupid shit, Phil. I called your wife fat. I insulted your donators. Pretty sure I called, like, Jade a fucking retard in a wheelchair and a dent. I said you scam people on disability. I said you're a pathological liar. And you took all of this shit, Phil. I don't know if I'd call that smart, bud.
Yeah, right. And then, like, the smartest person. Like, we got, 4K watching at 3 in the morning? You get 150
Jeez.
max.
Come on.
Shut the fuck up.
In the entire fucking time, I got exactly what I wanted out of it. I knew what was going to happen as a result. I knew it wouldn't affect me negatively. I didn't give a shit.
It did.
And I played it perfectly.
Part of the reason why, at the beginning of this rant...
How do you say you played it perfectly when you don't even get 100 people into your kick stream?
was that he wasn't getting enough kick support and stuff like that. Right? Like, I
Right.
cut that part out because it was so long and meandering, but that's part of what in context this was. And that was a negative consequence, Phil. It did affect you. Your support on Kick went way into the shitter. Way less people watch you on Kick and donate on Kick, Phil, because the people on Kick were our fans, Phil. There were consequences to this happening, Phil. Like, you can pretend otherwise, but there were, bro. There were.
And by the way, I mean, the people in his chat right now are like making fun of him. This guy who's a mod, OG King badge, and the one badge, Loose Lucy, King Snake narrative, and putting the emoji that's obviously mocking you.
Well, yeah, the thing is, nobody in his chat actually likes him. The reality is, he doesn't even have.
Yeah, if you look at his Kick chat, dude, it really isn't. I mean, there. It's not like he's got fans in there.
Have like any real dents.
Right.
Like, there's so few people that actually truly like Phil and donate to him. The vast majority of his donations now are like people that touch the poo, glass toppers, who are fucking weens, who are donating to try and control Phil.
Touch the poo. Oh man, yeah, like Duty. In my opinion, Duty is one of those people that touches the poo.
Or to try and piss people off. Like, it's not that he actually has any sort of real fan base. It's all a fantasy.
Yeah.
But you don't have to believe it. It's fine if you don't. It still doesn't change the fact that it happened and it was true. So go for it and believe whatever you want.
I mean, that is the self-awareness.
If
is
I
crazy.
don't make content, they don't eat.
Blood fart prolapse for
For 25 subs!
Let's
This
go.
is just like the demented insanity of Phil, where he's trying to claim, oh, if Phil doesn't make content, we wouldn't be able to survive. The detractors wouldn't be able to survive. Da 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 da. Like, what Phil doesn't realize is that like, most detractors, it's not their actual job, their sole source of income to make fun of Phil and clip Phil.
Yeah.
It's like a side hustle where they make.
Right. I mean, dude, like I'm not doing this full time. If he decided to stop making content, oh well. Like, but let's be real. He's not gonna stop. He can't. This is to me the reason I hitched my wagon to Wings, DSP, King Cobra, like those type of people. They have to do this. They have no other form of income. They will never stop making videos. They will always make videos. What do you think? He's saving money? You think he's got a savings account? Just and he's just, Scrooge McDuck over here? No, he lives month to month. So he can say, oh, if I don't make content, no, dude, it don't matter. You have to make content.
make money on the side. Okay,
We
like
did
there's
two at hour 6.
and we do so many other people than Phil. Like,
Yeah.
he's a fucking afterthought. Well, we got D Dealer for 45 subs. Massive
go.
fucking support.
Thank you, Deep Dealer. Thank you, Blood Fart Prolapse. Thank you, everyone, and hi to all the new followers. Let's fucking go. But, buddy, thank you so much, guys. I don't know how to thank you enough. That's massive support. Thank you. And that's basically Phil's month.
Pretty much,
Like,
man.
come
I mean,
on.
I don't know. Like,
At
it
least a
seems
week.
like-
Those two bombs right there was his full-time week. Phil, you did not make the right choice.
That's
There
true.
was no choice. There was no choice. We decided what to do. You failed at it, and we shit on you.
No, really. If I don't make content, they don't eat.
What? Clyde
This is
just got
actually
88 for 5
5 subs.
Buddy, what, you don't think there's other people to make fun of? There's a
This is the thing. Like, there's guys like It's a Gundam do a wide variety of
he
content.
didn't talk about Phil
besides
for 3
Phil.
years.
You know what I'm saying? But Phil's like, every detractor needs me in order to survive. No, they don't,
No.
Phil. The truth is, Phil needs the detractor
Maybe like review tech, because isn't that all he does is DSP stuff?
to survive because they're the only people who actually care about him at all.
This is a world with
And that's what he
iDubbbz in
refuses
it.
to accept.
Says John Diaper. This is a world with iDubbbz in it. Okay, like when we make fun of iDubbbz, the views are just huge, massive. You're a side lolcow. We like to bash.
Well,
all right.
this is. I don't think he realizes too just how small his world and his like sector of the internet with the detractors actually is. Like, it's not like he really believes that the world revolves around him and that he's the most important person when he's truly irrelevant outside of the detractor community. And he has no real fan base himself. That's all that he has is the detractor.
Oh, that's so true.
And then he tries, I want them to go away. If the detractors went away tomorrow, DarksydePhil inside 4 months would be evicted from his helm. Like, he would go broke. He would have to get a job. If there were no more detractors, that would be it for Phil. He'd be cooked.
You know what's funny? I was thinking about this. So when you scroll through YouTube Shorts or something, you'll eventually come to like live streams, right? And it's like these random. It feels like it's AI, but it's not. But it's just weird, random live streams of weird people talking or playing games or like Asian people in Japan cooking. And I'm looking at their viewership, right? And these people who are like literally you've never heard of them. I couldn't even like tell you their names if I like I can't remember it at all. And they got 400 or 500 viewers. And it got me thinking. I'm like, with Ralph, for example, like everyone in the sector thinks Ralph's like, oh, it's Ralph. You got 200 viewers. I'm looking at these like there's hundreds, unlimited live streams on YouTube right now. You can just scroll infinitely with 400, 500 viewers that are like double, triple, quadruple DSP or Ralph or any of these guys. It's like, but in his mind, he is the guy. But
Yeah.
you're nothing. Yeah, YouTube
They're
live streams are
fucking
fucking crazy.
bullies.
Yeah.
So I am.
Do we always dress like girls? No, it's America Day. I'm dressed
So
like.
this is the statue of liberty, buddy.
And
The
I'm
statue
cool
of
with
liberty
Sam.
is male, buddy.
You don't always dress like this, but when we do,
I'm their dad. I'm their provider. I am literally the provider for every professional detractor out there. I'm the only reason that
Professional detractor.
there's food on their table on any given day. If I
there is a cottage industry around wings.
Yeah.
Cyrax, whatever the fuck his name is. Fuck it. There's like every.
See, Phil is not unique in this respect. That there's a bunch of channels that clip him and make money off of him. Okay.
Exactly.
But he pretends like he is.
to exist, so would they. I think I need to make this clear. I'm not a 5-year-old. I don't care about drama.
What?
I'm
He
taking
goes,
great to get
remember he goes, I
He's not a 5-year-old. He's about to keep playing Minecraft.
have to make this clear. I'm not a 5-year-old. Why do you have to make that clear? I mean, we should be able to look at you and see that, but you act like a 5-year-old, Phil. So I don't know. I guess that's why you have to make it clear. And here he is. The whole time he's talking about, oh, there's no consequences for the casino, da-da-da-da. But here are the consequences. Listen to this.
And may I just say real quick on that? I don't care about drama. I'm not a 5-year-old. Most
That
of the
whole
most
thing was drama.
interesting shit though is drama. All reality shows are based around drama, or most are, right? Like the best YouTube channels that are funny and the biggest amount of views are drama related usually.
The reason why Phil doesn't do drama is because he gets his shit pushed in. Because
And he's bad at it.
he's a dull-witted dullard with no charisma and no ability to research or put together an interesting argument or make fun of somebody. He's just a dull-witted dullard, and he always loses.
Yeah.
So he's looking for an attack dog so that he can do drama. He wants to be able to do drama. He doesn't have an ethical problem with people getting made fun of or them feeling bad. He could care less about the consequences to other people. He just doesn't want there to be consequences to him. That's the reason he doesn't get involved in it, is because he's a coward, not because he's some sort of righteous arbiter of morality. And, you can tell that because he brought Ralph on his stream to do drama about us, for fuck's sake.
Exactly.
And Ralph's like a revenge pornographer, fucking lowest of the low, wife beater, dirty, dirty piece of shit. And Phil worked with
Oh my
him.
God.
So
That was a great
it's all just nonsense from Phil.
Yeah.
subs tonight. We have had barely any subs this week. If you just take a look at the leaderboard,
There it is.
you'll see that this week has been incredibly slow for kick support. Don't know why.
Don't know why.
And,
Phil?
and that entire rant was why, Phil, because you fucked up. You fucked up the opportunity with us. And everybody on Kick that supported you was our guys. That's why. Okay, so here we have, this is Phil finally completely breaking down. This is the facade cracking, the mask slipping.
Oh, yes. Yo, please tell me this is his bird dying.
And Phil just completely breaks down into
Yeah,
tears
yes,
and cries.
yes.
Because his bird in Minecraft has died.
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, this was so pathetic. Yeah, look at his face. Oh, he's
Look
so
how sad he
upset.
is.
Oh.
I know. I'm like, there's no way that's. I thought that was a clickbait title. Like, there's no way he actually cried.
This is a 43-year-old man playing Minecraft alone in his bedroom, crying because a digital bird, has passed away. Now, surely that can't actually be what's going on here. What I think is going on here is that DSP, out of his pride and his ignorance and his stupidity, chose not to visit his dying mother.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you know what? That's an interesting opinion.
Because it would give the casino a W. Because it would be a confirmation that Phil was vulnerable with me, that he spilled his guts to me about his wife's situation, about his mom's situation. And so in that short window of time where Phil would be able to travel to visit his sick mother, rather than confirm that the DMs were legitimate, Phil chose not to visit his dying mom. This was a mom, by the way, that was a helicopter parent for him, enabled all of his bad behavior. This is a mother that combed his hair for him
until he was 16, 17.
every morning until he was 17 years old. Okay? And she's
Oh,
dying.
man.
And he's not going to visit her before she died over some petty beef on the internet with a 400-pound man dressed as the
And he's never met in real life, has no in real life interaction or anything like that, dude.
Statue of Liberty. And I think here he is as he's putting together this gravestone and he's thinking about death. I think that's why he cried.
Interesting.
It might just be that he's fucking actually just insane
Right.
and feels emotion for a dead bird in a video game. It could be that maybe he does have a bird in real life because he told me about all these animals that he has, and that his bird might have died, and this was like that because he gets emotional about his animal, whatever the fuck. Could be. But I tend to think that it might actually be him feeling like sad about his mom and how he's not going to visit her because he would take an L in an internet beef.
Yep. When you neglect your elderly parents to own the A-logs, folks. Thanks, God Gamer.
Look at that.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, look, he's trying to hold it back.
Poor pork chop. Ah!
Oh yeah, look, he's trying to hold it in. He's trying to play it off so bad. Look, he's trying to fight it.
Not even a real bird.
Shaking
Okay.
up.
It's not even a real bird. Yes, exactly.
When you come and she keeps sucking.
It's not even a real bird. Okay.
What was going on? He's like gargling. Like, what the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, drink that piss.
When it's May 1st. Let's
Been
get
above 10.
10 subs
When
for
it's
the
May
Phils. Let's get 10 subs for the Phils.
Is this AI? No, it's not.
No, this is real, man. Like, he's actually getting emotional over this bird dying in Minecraft. And I think it has to be transference of feelings about
Yeah,
something
that's
in
a
real
good.
life.
That's an interesting.
But this guy, like, as
Yeah.
much as he tries to pretend like he's winning, he's happy, da-da-da-da, he's miserable. And the stress of the disaster that is his personal life and all of his failings, it comes crashing down on him, and eventually he breaks. It's tough.
It's been a rough day. Okay. Let's see.
Those are real tears.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no, he
We
absolutely.
make the
real
treehouse. We can call it
tears.
Yeah, he
Soul
looks
Bank.
very,
But I need
very
to kill some more
Look, listen to the whimpering in his voice.
skeletons at night to get more bones, so that we can make more bone meal, so that then we can make the second tree grow. So,
Who the
okay.
fuck?
By the way, yeah, his
Who
rough
watches this
day.
Shit.
Oh yeah, look at it, wiping just literal.
His
tears,
rough day that
dude.
apparently led to this breakdown over a digital bird dying was that he couldn't get GTA 4 mods to work.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he couldn't. He was. I was doing everything right. It wasn't working. Not my fault.
And he was unable to order the pickle meal that
I didn't realize that the Sonic was closed in my neighborhood, and I couldn't drive you to pick it up. So I
he wanted on DoorDash.
Stop.
I'm not kidding.
That's fucked.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Actually, he's wiping
Anyway.
actual
What?
tears.
Actually,
Yeah,
that
I
was
know.
right.
It's, I
For real.
know.
Wait,
What to do now? Because we have to wait till night to fight skeletons.
he's having a tough time.
We can
bro.
breed.
Okay, is it a sticker? Where's the 10 subs for this to be a sticker? If not, it's all right. We have a lot of fills.
We got a billion.
Oh
stickers.
man, that's funny.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so our next clip here, we have Phil. This is amazing. Let's just hit play.
All right.
There. Excuse me.
Oh man, seeing the casino back is absolutely just amazing. Rip pork chop. At least the neighbor kid can still make bird noises for Phil. Oh my gosh. He did. Will never be the same mentally after the casino. No, he won't, dude. He won't. Hi, Mike. Handling. Phil isn't even the smartest person in the room. Are the ones keeping him afloat because they give him drama content to talk about without it. 3 people in his chat. Right, yeah, dude, the kick chat would be completely dead without the trolls. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to think that too. I did not think that initially. I just thought he's so weak mentally that he would absolutely cry over a video game or a death like that or whatever. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess, but like, why would they need a backup plan? I mean, the DSP isn't going anywhere, and no one's breaking TOS. Oh man, now King Cobra mentality is being used by hell. All right, well, if you've made it this far and you're not a sub, go ahead and hit that sub, like, comment, and we will see ya. I'm out.